You. Well, more than a dozen Starbucks locations across the nation are set to close down, including a popular store in Center City, Philadelphia. The company's CEO says the closures are happening to keep the Starbucks store safe and welcoming. Our Jeff Cole joins us live now. And Jeff, this Philly location is just one of two on the East Coast.
Yeah, most of them are out west on. Look, Starbucks says this is a heck of a lot less about coffee, almost nothing about coffee, more about safety, more about racism, the company says, more about drug abuse, the company says, more about a lack of health care in America. The company says it leads to problems, and they end up inside some of its stores. The Starbucks at 10th and Chestnut offers what the doctors in training at Jefferson University Hospital call their life juice.
Coming here in the morning and at lunch. We're pretty addicted to coffee, as you can imagine.
A cold drink on a hot day or a cup of joe for a jolt, but not for long.
A little sad's an understatement. I would say devastated. I am new to Jefferson, and the Starbucks quickly became my afternoon pick-me-up.
The Seattle-based coffee behemoth says the 10th and Chestnut store will be one of 16. It will shutter across the country, citing safety concerns for its workers. Along with Philly, a Washington, D.C. outlet will close. The remainder are out west. This coffee drinker, who refused to give her name, is not surprised.
I'm not going to follow someone who's living on the street with dirty blankets and dirty bags in to get a cup of coffee. I don't need a cup of coffee that bad.
A Starbucks employee who asked not to appear on camera says the homeless and drug addicted living in the area enter the store, sometimes threatening staff and stealing. Those concerns are echoed by a supervisor at the Aubon Payne directly across the street. Have you ever felt threatened? Or
Yes, I have been threatened here. A guy was just in here the other day with a knife, and another guy maybe a few weeks ago, maybe a month, came in here with a weapon and he threatened my coworker.
Starbucks says all of its multiple locations across Philadelphia will remain open. And while the mayor says he's surprised,
I'm not aware of any complaints that they were bringing forth to the city. I'm just surprised that they did it without saying anything to anybody.
a longtime city marketer is not.
Cities across America, especially in Philadelphia, need to clean things up. So important stakeholders like Starbucks don't continue to leave.
While Victoria Murrow will miss her massive drink.
Am I going to drink it or dive into it? I've had people ask me.
That's a pretty good question. That coffee was almost bigger than she is. July 31st is the closing date at this Starbucks right in front of me. Starbucks says this has nothing to do with efforts to unionize some of its workers in some of its stores. 10th and Chestnut is not unionized. Live here, 10th and Chestnut at the Starbucks. Jeff Cole, Fox 29 News, folks.
Jeff, thank you very much.